into the edgy room. This is the divine feminine side of the reading for today of the collective. And today is Monday, and just so it's a calm, cool kind of day. The energy is really good for the divine feminine in the edgy room today. And if you're viewing and you're watching, thank you for watching. This message was meant for you, and hopefully you're over here from one of the shorts and you're ready to experience the energy that you need clarity on, because for the divine feminine, this is all about clarity and confidence and relaxing. If you're new to the edgy room, welcome in. In this space, we read energy and we call in love, light, and healing. And you know, we know life is not all peaches and cream all the time, but I do not call in negative or hardship type of energy. If the energy comes up as a message, there's always a solution here in the edgy room for that. All right, so divine feminine, you have the Six of Hearts, the Queen of Spades, and the Jack of Diamonds. All right. The confirmation tarot for these cards is the Six of Cups, the Empress, number 3, and the Six of Wands. Now, the energy with this Six of Hearts and Queen of Spades is love. Like, you are loved, you are protected, you are everything. If you follow the Risha or anything like that, Shango loves you. All right, the world, the energy is love around you. And confirmation for that is the Six of Cups is receiving. You are the queen, you are the empress, and you are victorious. You are joyous, right? You need to call in more joy if you do not feel this energy. But if you already feel this energy, you are joyous and you are happy, and you are learning to laugh at things, right? So when things get complicated, somebody comes to you with a problem, a random emergency pops out of nowhere, and you're finding yourself laughing, or you had a really good laugh recently. This message is for you. You had a really good time with some friends and a really good girls' night out. Really got to enjoy yourself and smile. And really, it's just like the sound of laughter is really what I'm hearing in this. And it's also been clearing things for you. Laugh till you cry. You know, cleansing your your tear ducts is really that simple. But it's like a clear veil to positive energy around you. You are going to be receiving a lot of different things, right? So don't be in this Four of Cups energy of unknowing and questioning things. There's no need for it. You have all you need, right? And so you're really just looking for clarity on what you're going through at the moment. And this message hopefully will do that for you. All right. You're in a time of receiving so that you already feel this, right? So you've been relaxing. There's no hustle, no bustle. There's no love concerns. There's no real financial hardship concerns here. Even if they were, you're just now getting over them. So you're really you really are seriously in a period of resting. All right, sitting in your spot, sitting on your throne with this queen and empress. And people bringing you things, not because you necessarily need them now. but because you deserve them and they're spoiling you. Confirmation for the clarity for the divine feminine. What needs to be confirmed for them? For their clarity and their intuition. What confirmations are the divine feminine in the energy room looking for? King of Wands and Three of Pentacles. Okay. If this is love for you, you're looking for clarity and confirmation on some type of strong male figure in your life. Now, it could be self-love. If it's self-love, this is more towards ladies who may be healing childhood wounds, childhood traumas, surrounding safety, surrounding male energy. So maybe, you know, a bad father-child type of relationship for yourself. I'm really feeling like for yourself. Or if you're thinking about, if you're dating someone that you really care about, you're trying to understand if they would be that grounded male figure for you and your children, or like if you have children with them. You're sitting back and watching. And the energy is that you have all of this love. Not saying like you're just drunk in self-love, which you know you should be, but you may be like so settled in your self-love, and you're presented with this man, and there's no like, it's green, like, you know, he's safe, he's steady, red for the root chakra, the King of Wands. He goes for what he wants, very passionate about what he wants, but it's like still calm passion, not boisterous type of passion, like he wouldn't stop by any means, or he's doing grand gestures or anything like that. It's just, and it's personal passion. So like his job, his hobbies, things that make him money, satisfying you. If your relationship is a passion of his, which I feel as though he's invested with this Three of Pentacles. Who is this? Ooh, I'll say, who is this for? Okay. For those of you who have been meditating, if you have been meditating, okay, lots of self-care, like yourself. We got the Fool card. Oh, Page of, looks like the Fool card, but it's the Page of Wands, right? So you're busy protecting yourself in your peace, right? You found peace doing all this healing, meditating, going within. You have this center that I said, that grounding of self-love with the Empress as well. And you make small, like you've done this by doing the small things for a long period of time. So those small consistencies, those little bitty habits, those little small changes, making the bigger picture work, right? And you've had fun doing it. And it's a freedom. Your heart chakra's open and it's protected. It's healed. You focus there, okay? You're good. You're good here. You're grounded and you're safe within yourself. You're wondering if you can turn your safety over to, I guess, some type of male figure. Maybe you reconnected with your father again. Maybe you reconnected with a lover. Maybe a father of your child. Try to make a relationship, trying to make things work. Okay, it's something you put a lot of work into, and you took a break from it because you did your focus was everything on your own universe, on your own job, your own, you know, spell work, whatever, like just all the work and energy towards self, so that you could be a better person. Like, even if you are a mother, or if you're in a relationship and you're still, you know, loving and doing for these people, but you had this moment And it's been a while. It's either been for a couple of years, a couple of months. Like, this has been consistent, diligent, small works on your private passions. Like, people don't know you lighting candles and praying. People don't know you got a plant and you now you a plant mama, and you're doing that because you want to be more grounded. You know, people don't know that you're writing books. People don't know that getting into herbs and things like that for your hair, or to drink, or to balance your hormones. With the moons here, a lot of you have healed your cycle. You have healed your womb. You may still have, the heavy bleeding or the cramps and things like that, but you've noticed improvements as you've began to listen to your body, right? You have a one-on-one with spirit that's very private. You need clarity and confirmation on this, man, because right now you see green flags. But you have concerns that this may rock you, your all the grounding. It's not the healing, it's the grounding, all of the grounding that you've wanted. And that's for some of you. It may not be for all of you. I feel like this is just one energy, and I feel like some of you have some other energy. Like, for those of you where you're not dating, or your relationship is good, you don't have any concerns, or you don't need clarity or confirmation in any of those areas. What is the clarity? What do they need to be clear on about this male figure, this father coming back? I feel as though this is like childhood wounds and parents, not necessarily romantic. For those of you where it's like a new relationship, and he's green, like the attraction is growing. Look, 7 of Pentacles. And I was just thinking, like, the attraction is like being nurtured, because it's like you're ready for a relationship, but it's not like your main focus. Whether you have children or not, with or without this person, or mixed family or whatever, I'm just feeling like you've grown your home, you've gotten your good habits in order, you've done all these things, and you got this steady, grounded, consistent, improving life. You stopped repeating the cycle of doing good, taking one step back, taking 3 steps forward, leaping, jumping, hiding. Like, it's a steady, consistent, progressive cycle in your life, and it has been for a while, and you've actually seen it progress to that. And instead, in feeling inner accomplishment, but also feeling more so inner calm. Like, you work so hard to get this peace. Can't nobody shake this peace for you. And it's just like, it's like he's praying over the plant. He's like, slowly. He knows it takes time. He knows it takes patience. But it may not look like much, but look at all these blessings, opportunities, all these good things under the soil that are going to come up with it, right? He just has to be patient and love on it. You've done that. Everyone here, the Divine Feminine, you're doing that, okay? You're strong. You're fierce. You're nurturing, and you're nurturing in your strength. Like, the stronger you are, the more nurturing you are able to be. The more in feminine essence you are able to literally be, right? What is the clarity? What is the issue? The person who needs clarity, the people who need clarity, the person who needs clarity on this father figure, what is the clarity? And confirm it for them. If they already know, let it be shown. What message do you have about this father figure? 8 of Swords. Okay, childhood wounds. Yeah. Because it's like limiting beliefs, right? So can you be safe in a masculine energy? So, okay, this is for everybody. The clarity, like I said, okay, so this is making sense, because I didn't get different energies when I I pulled for the collective, I pulled for the masculine, I pulled for the divine feminine, and it was just one energy for you guys. Like, it was like, oh, they just want clarity, confirmation. Your intuition is spot on. Everything is yes. If you have a male figure in your life that's coming back and you having like all these triggers, maybe you need clarity and confirmation. Like I said, on the grounding you're set, you are going to remain, right? So despite the triggers, if you know you have a father who's in and out of your life as an adult, as a child, yes, some of these things have been healed, right? Because you've been in this state of healing your heart, healing relationships with men, with friends, with people, like people who just have access to you, people who have a loving relationship with you emotionally through your heart chakra, male, female, mom, dad, but it's really heavy on a father figure, uncle, you know, people just like you, like, man, like there's just like the men around me, they have not been in I was trying to say independent. That's for some people. Somebody said they have not been independent. But the women in your family are strong, right? They always come through. Like if it's a bind or something, like somebody gotta make some shake. Somebody gotta have a $1,000 by the morning. Auntie gonna make some shake and it's gonna get done. Versus the men coming in. And so this card came out again. All right, so we just gonna focus here on this. Keep praying. Oh, we have a star card on the bottom of the deck. Okay, yes. Keep praying. Keep praying and keep doing what you're doing. You are protected and you are safe. Six of Wands is victory. Okay, walking into accomplished victory. All right, investing in your kids, your family, people doing and investing into you. Excuse me. Confirmation. Birds just made noises as well. You have a opportunity. You have good luck. You have all the things, and everything is maintained, and everything is beautiful, and everything is growing, and you're investing a lot. And what I'm getting from like them weaving the tapestry and the plant here and the meditation, like you are taking the time, the prayer at night, talking to the stars, talking to the universe, talking to your higher self, talking to God, reading your Bible, whatever it is that you do, you have been grounded and consistent with it, and you have this peace that cannot be shaken. Okay, the collective energy for everyone was the Eight of Diamonds and the Three of Spades. With the tarot clarifying these things, Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Abundance is here. Abundance is invested. Like you've literally invested so much with yourself and have grown this communication. Spades is like my swords. Okay, so it's like straight shot. It is what it is certain. The communication of abundance is clear between you and the universe, so much so that you're just walking around with this energy of abundance because you've been so steady and consistent. You've been that grounding force, and so your plants are beginning to sprout, right? You have the Five of Diamonds, the Six of Spades, the Seven of Hearts, and the Four of Hearts. With the tarot translating that is the Nine of Pentacles, the World, the Page of Wands, and the Fool. Five of Diamonds is like lucky change, like a lucky opportunity, and six is love. Six of Spades is like straight, just boom, love, right? And seven is completion and luck in the edge room, and it's the heart. So you have this wonderful, lucky, loving energy around you for self-healing, for self-love, right? And you've been making it work. Like I said, Page of Wands twice. Those steady little acts of passion, right? For self and for consistency and accomplishment, and you have everything you already need. 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, all right? There are some childhood wounds that need to be healed still. There are cords around you and attachments to things that you're still not aware of and that you need clarity on. And they're not like, you obviously not physically have these cords and things around you, but they're also being tugged on. Like, you're being triggered. And don't be fooled, because yes, you are being intentionally triggered. And it's almost as though like these people know you have these strings and things about you, but you don't. But you feel it energetically, right? Because here, when she looks in the mirror, she's like, okay, this is what the energy I'm feeling, but nothing's on me. So what's going on? So she's looking in the mirror, asking herself for clarity. Protect yourself. If somebody, if you still have a childhood wound from years and years ago, and you're like, look, I know I have it. I know I got this trigger, and, I've been healing. You got a list of stuff you didn't heal, right? And you like, shit, I didn't heal a whole bunch of shit. I'll get to that later. Like that, I don't even know, like, fuck them. Like, I didn't heal so much. I don't even care about the petty stuff. It's not directly affecting you, but it's residue. So now you've come to the divine feminine, the thing that you feel like, man, I need clarity on. You feel like your healing isn't set. Your healing may not be what do I want to say, like fully ingrained, right? You know how like something is really new and it's like, okay, I got to do 21 days to make this habit work. 21 days to make this habit work. Yes. Balance, inner and outer self. Light self, shadow self. Justice, complete balance. You're like, how do I maintain complete balance? How do I show up in the daytime and also show up and do the deep shadow work healing in the nighttime? Like, how do I show up as my healed, vibrant self and still know I still have this little bit of residue about me, right? There are ways you can continue to scrub the floors, continue to polish the floor until the scum comes off. It may be a few layers of it. A lot of things that, and especially energies that feed off of you, they don't want to let go. They've been feeding off of you since you were 5, 6, 7 years old. For, it may have been 30 seconds of trauma, 30 seconds of shock, emotional shock, but it may have stuck with you for the next 20 years. So release it and let go by continuing to scrub the floors. Keep doing what you're doing. Slow and steady, because the energy is very relaxed. Like I said earlier, when I was divine feminine, relax, sit back, sip your tea, kiki, and enjoy life. Receive. People will start to bring you things. And clarity on that, please. People will bring you things. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, okay. All right. People are going to bring you things. And you may have already dreamt about it. Some of you may have some dreams about folks texting you, calling you, dropping off something, coming to cut your grass, coming to I came to get your oil changed, I'll take your car to go get it washed, or things of that sort. And it's causing you a little bit of confusion, but you're so deep in your healing. Like, it's almost like you in a dream state, and like they're literally coming over so early in the morning. You're like, whatever, take the keys, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Go do what you do. I'm downloading from God. I'm receiving all of my healing here, and I am downloading messages here. these dreams are not really about this person. This person is, if you're dreaming about a person, a male figure, even if it's just like a friend or something like that, it's like somebody you had like a bad attachment to, that you had to heal. They want to come and do something for you because they know that they messed up. So it's literally like the universe just literally trying to balance the energies. Like, see all the stars and things in these photos. I mean, in these cards, in these photos, in these cards. The energy is literally trying to balance itself out because you're so steady. Like, you're so grounded and so in your root chakra that it's just like nothing on the outside really matters. Okay, so like I said, just continue to do what you do. Continue to do your healing. You don't need to have no deep intervention conversation with nobody. This show daddy or mama fourth or fifth time trying to come back into your life, trying to get to know their grandkids, trying to, you know, it's just like, okay, mama, yeah, that's cool, you know, whatever. But I'm gonna go to the park and go meditate. Like, I just, it's like, okay, you know, like, this is, it's like, it's all of this drama and all of these past things that you've elevated from that you want to focus on, and it's so peaceful and so calm and so quiet that when you kind of interact with some people, and maybe some men, you know, you're questioning like, is he really worth me stepping outside of this even for 10 seconds? Is he worth my time? Is he even worth the first date? You know, you even thinking about that, Divine Feminine. Like, is he worth the first date? Is he worth a text message? Is he worth the, oh yeah, is he, look, yeah, the lovers, look. Is he worth any of it? Is he passion? Because if he ain't coming with the passion, is like, it's so peaceful. And if you ain't bringing nothing, like, it's like you like in a pink cloud, right? And everything's all like pink and yellow and stuff like that, and just like blue and calm and relaxing. And it's like, and if you ain't coming with some just some passion, like the red fiery orange and just the flames and like of like that deep red love, then it's just like, okay, then what else you coming with? Because I already have all of the good energy. I already have all the calm, loving, bubbly, glittery type of energy. Yeah, Judgment. You so in love with yourself. Your power is in yourself. Your clarity is in yourself. Tread lightly with these people. You carry a lot of passion and fire yourself. So it may even be a man you may have met and he's like, oh my God, he just, all of a sudden he's just chasing you. You're like this burst of passion in his life. He may have been like a hermit, a homebody, and he stepped outside and he met you and it's like, whoa, flames, right? But he can see your high vibration. He can see you're glowing, you know, you're ready to take the world by storm. You have walked through the forest and now you're at the edge looking at the sea like, okay, are we gonna cross? We gonna swim it? What we doing? You know, we brought our board, we ready, we got everything we need. And you're feeling pressure to give your energy out. Love, romance, a parent, a aunt, uncle, cousin, sister, whatever, other people. Either most of you collective do not have children, or if you do, you don't have no problems with your babies. Like, your baby's good. That whole, like, if you were having financial struggles and stuff like that, that was more for the kids and all that. So when I say you're so steady and you're so grounded and your home is safe and everything is safe like that, I am literally talking about like your babies are good. They're safe. They got bed. They got clothes. They got food. They going to school. Like, they have steady consistency. You have built this whole world of consistency, right? Independency and safety. And you're wondering, okay, is it okay to hand it over to someone else after I put so much work into it? Will I be able to fully open up and give that to someone else? I think the Five of Wands that came out earlier when I was shuffling. And Let's see. What's the answer? Tower. It's a surprise. What's a surprise, Spirit? What's a surprise, Lord? A Page of Cups. Okay. The surprises are a part of your healing. All right. So if you do meet a guy, you meet a guy. He's sweet on you. He's sweet on you. He may, take you on a couple dates, whatever. And just it's no heavy, like, this is certain type of energy here. It's just like expect the good to come and say, oh yeah, that'll happen when pigs fly. No. Expect people to just be sweet on you. Expect the world to be sweet on you because you've done so much healing. This energy is over. There's no more of this. They both was in the reverse. All right. There's no more sitting and having to protect this. Okay. Because the Four of Pentacles in upright is steady groundedness. This is the Four of Hearts is giving me Four of Pentacles energy. Steadiness in your heart chakra. Grounding, steady foundation, a new beginning. You're ready for a leap of faith because your heart and your faith is so strong. Your faith is no longer weak and you are no longer in this energy. Okay. The small blessings are surprises. All right. You're like, I just met a bunch of good men lately. Like nothing really, nothing kind of lasted, but I met a bunch of good men lately. Or, this guy was really nice to me. Or it's something about the masculine energy being extremely nice to the divine feminine, like bringing you things, flowers, even like a coworker, like, hey, I grabbed you extra coffee, something. If it's your birthday, people are gonna give you like cookies, cakes. I'm like, I don't even eat all this stuff. Because you need to know that you're safe and that you can laugh and be happy. Laugh and be happy. Page of Wands. This is you. Page of Wands. Let's see what that Three of Wands. Page of Wands. Okay. And let's not forget, when I asked for clarity that this was a divine feminine side of the message, the Empress came out. All right. Ladies, divine feminine, you are the Empress. Okay. And your cards came out first. All right. And then when I pulled for the men, they got the Emperor. So this energy is balanced. Okay, it's not like the divine feminine is over here in the energy of Empress and the divine masculine is over here in the energy of knight or page or king. No, he's in equal energy with you. Okay, so when men, if you are in a like serious relationship, you're like, man, I ain't had no problems. Like I said, like you married, something like that, or in a relationship, even if it's been bad, all of a sudden it's been good. Right? Well, when you listen to this message, it's gonna be good. You're gonna be like, you know what? I ain't had no problems with my man. You ain't. You ain't had no problems with your man, but your brother may be causing you problems. Your little cousin may be causing you problems. Your baby daddy or your father, you know what I'm saying, or your sperm donor, whatever you call them, they may be causing a problem. Triggering you or things like that. A messy male friend. Maybe, cause you some problems. But the kids and the man, they steady and they grounded because you are creating that energy everywhere you go. All right. And I'm going to close it with next time we check in, do a divine feminine and masculine collective. Y'all going to start to see money. All right. Because you've been so caught up in maintaining your grounding in this heart space. And like you've been so in the zone of the High Priestess. And we got this High Priestess twice. High Priestess, High Priestess, High Priestess. Okay, so the collective. Walking away from shit you're like, all of this stuff, if I don't need it, I'm gone. And you happy about it with the Eight of Cups. 8 of them. You got so much. I can walk away from this because I got more waiting for me. I've invested in myself enough to know I have so much. I have so much investing in myself. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles twice too. Page of Wands twice. 3 of Pentacles twice. High Priestess. I'm looking at the cards trying to see if I see any more. Okay. All of these things. 7. What is it? 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. Lucky. All these 7s on the table. Lucky, lucky. Okay. Completion. Alright. So don't worry about nothing else. But the next message will be about money. Like you've been so stuck in your zone here that you notice that, like, once you get grounded and you plant everything, you just wait for the harvest. You're reaping your harvest, and you have everything you need. So money is not a concern, but all of a sudden you're about to open up some floodgates with the next energy or the next opportunity that you're getting into. All right, so Divine Feminine, when y'all call back in, so when y'all come back into the edgy room, it's gonna be about money. Okay. All right, ladies or gentlemen, if you identify as Divine Feminine, whatever, look for the passion in life. Laugh passionately. Love passionately. Meditate passionately. All right. Feel your own energy, because God is literally surrounding you with good things. And good job. Good job. Because I know healing ain't easy. And consistency ain't easy. So, y'all have a good evening. Peace. Thank you for coming to the Edgy Room.